Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cleveland Browns. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. And some room to work. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow! Let's go, Lou, lady!
They keep it with Smith on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays. And what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a run, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Malik Collins. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 type, 19 type, go!
Sanders to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18. Dragon 60.
Here's Sanders. He finds his receiver, Watson. Here is 3rd and 5. Now they'll change things up.
3rd and 5.
Street. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19,
On on the ground. This is Quinshon Judkins. Down to about the 45. The Browns had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
That's going to be caught by Judy. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 20-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, go street.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cadet, Warrior 70. Trap check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Smith going off tackle left. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yellow, yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Ross. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Two big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And again, it's Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Smith up the middle. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, I'll show my range a little bit longer because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
On play action, here's Shadur. This will be caught. Judy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your was able to make the play. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Sanders. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Christian Watson, 26 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Right on these two.
On second down, here's Smith again. And he'll be taken down at the 36-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down in the yard. Here's Mahomes to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And a first and 10 at the 11.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Inside handoff, Smith. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the 8th play of the drive. They need a full 10 yards on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 55 yards. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On first down, here's Judkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Judkins. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Come 19. Come.
Now Sanders. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ross. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Mahomes now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A.T. Perry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Here we go. Warriors 70s. Cowboy 18. Pioneer.
Sanders to throw. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
On the ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Nice big Lion.
They go play action now. Sanders. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Viking 18.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And now they'll shift things around.
Check smash. Check smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Touchdown! Crenshaw Jenkins from 3 yards out. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Browns will line up for the
Panther
2-point
60.
conversion.
Panther 60. Let's go.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
28, Browns 20.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay on the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Smith trying to run for it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Sanders. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete.
And Brandon, Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
15.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Easy.
Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mustang 19. Red. Hawk 19 Lions. Ready.
On play action, here's Shedeur. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Omaha. Warrior 70. Set up. Let go.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
60 Bobcat. 70 Lions. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 61 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ross. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mahomes going to throw.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Browns 20. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he finds his running back who snapped right down the middle of the field. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
Now Sanders.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Riggs. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Sanders. Quick slant to Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Throwing, Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Yellow.
A handoff to Smith. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chiefs, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week.